All right, Craig,
Right.
how important is fiber to human existence?
Fiber is vital for human existence, and it's vital because it has several functions in the body. Fiber helps prevent heart disease, diabetes, cancer, helps keep your gastrointestinal tract healthy, and it comes from several food sources, but let's divide it into two types of fiber. So there's soluble and insoluble, and it's kind of like your kitchen sponge. You've got the scraper on one side and the soft sponge on the other. So soluble fiber is like the soft sponge. It absorbs water, bacteria, any waste material the body's trying to get rid of, and so it helps it removes it from the body by absorption, so it's very absorptive. It also absorbs bile acids, and that's how it decreases cholesterol levels. That's why it can be good for heart disease. Fiber, both types of fiber, slow the digestion of food. And so when you eat a meal and there's fiber, those enzymes, those acids can't quite work on it as quickly, and so it tends to stay with you longer. There's a term called satiety. The meal tends to keep you fuller longer when you have fiber, particularly if you get both types of fiber. Sources of soluble fiber, think about like oats. So it kind of swells up, it absorbs that water. Pears, apples would have some soluble fiber. So a lot of your fruits have soluble fiber, and then oats would be the primary grain. And then when you look at insoluble fiber, it's more, think about roughage. It's more like the skin of fruits and vegetables. Grains, like if you're looking at wheat, whole grains, whole wheat would have that bran layer. That's insoluble fiber. But that acts differently than soluble in that it's more like the scraper. So it tends to, that roughage causes your intestines to actually contract. It's called peristalsis. And so it moves your food along through the 30 feet of tubing that we have. It has to go a long ways, and so that fiber helps it contract and move your food. And it also fills you up, and it keeps you regular, so people really benefit. You know, you might hear your grandmother say, "I need to get my roughage," and so that's referring to more along the lines of the insoluble fiber because of that contraction. So yeah, incredibly important for a number of reasons.